to my kitchen. My name is Rachel Isham and you're watching Isham Eats. Alright, so today we are making crock pot salsa chicken. And now this is a really great thing to make if you want to make like nachos or tacos, or if you want to do like rice bowls or taco bowls of any sort. This is a really easy recipe. Honestly, this video is going to be super short. So let's get cooking. Okay, first things first, got my handy dandy apron. So you can see I always wear my Mrs. apron. I bought these as a wedding gift for myself and my husband when we got married in December. Also gonna put up my hair. Today though, oh, that was a mess. Today though, we're using a clip because I did shower earlier this morning and my hair is still wet, so I don't want to use an elastic. So now that that's done, I'm gonna wash my hands and then we'll get started. Okay, so for this recipe, super simple, super easy. You are gonna need some chicken breasts. You could probably also use chicken thighs. My husband and I shop at Aldi's, usually for groceries, and we buy the frozen chicken breasts that come in a bag. And since I'm doing this, it's kind of a meal prep. It's for lunches and such throughout this week. I'm gonna cook the entire bag. So you need 1 bag of chicken, 1 jar of medium salsa. Again, we buy the kind from Aldi's. It looks like this. Okay, you'll need whatever seasonings of choice you have. If you like to have like beans with this for later, you could also have that out. I do have a couple cans of beans, but it's not going to cook with the chicken. It's for later on today. And this is optional, but we like having a lot of vegetables in with our food. So I have 1 chopped onion in this bowl. And in here, this is jalapenos and then yellow and orange pepper. I didn't have any red pepper left. The bags are like weird sometimes where they come with like different colors and different amounts of each color. So there's that. Alright, so I'm using my large crock pot again, which if you watch any of my previous videos, this was our chili crock pot. And I think I might have done the meatballs in this one. Usually I use a smaller crock pot for meatballs, I can't really remember. So what you're going to want to do, you won't be able to see it on camera, but just coat the bottom lightly with oil so your chicken doesn't stick while it's cooking. Then we're going to go ahead and add our chicken breasts to our crock pot. I'm actually going to move this over. Maybe you guys can kind of see that. This is like a weird like shaped kitchen and I don't really have a lot of counter space, so doing these videos is kind of hard sometimes. But we are going to be buying a house here soon this summer, so hopefully we will have a better video setup. So this bag looks like it has about 6 or 7 chicken breasts, and this is just going to be for our entire week for lunches or dinners or anything. So of course you don't have to do this much all at once. You could only do like a couple if you're just by yourself, or if you just want like 1 meal for your family. Okay, so we're just going to toss out that chicken bag. Raw chicken kind of grosses me out sometimes. It just, I don't know. It's just kind of yucky, to be honest. Like, I love chicken, like once it's cooked, but until it's cooked, not so much. Okay, so I'll let you guys see. So we've just got our chicken in here. And next what we're going to do is we're going to season the chicken. And then once I season one side, I will flip them over, season the other side, and then we'll add our veggies and our salsa. Okay, so we're just going to go in with our seasonings. Today my seasonings of choice, I have garlic powder, plain regular pepper, seasoning salt, paprika, and parsley. I'm also going to throw in a little bit of taco seasoning just to kind of give it that flavor a little bit. I don't always do that, it's just kind of sometimes. And of course if you don't like any of these seasonings, or if you like other things, you can add that instead or in addition to this. I normally also have onion powder, but I used the last of it when we made our chili the other day, so I don't have any for this video. Okay, now when we're gonna put this into our crock pot, we're gonna let this cook for a really long time. So basically, we're gonna cook this like all day and let our chicken get very, very tender because we're gonna shred it up later. And then that's the way that we're gonna be able to eat it with our tacos or our rice bowls or nachos or anything like that. Woo! I just got like a waft of the taco seasoning. It's like right in my face. Okay, so now that I've seasoned, oh my god. Just let that air out for a second. Holy. Okay, so note to self, don't do that again. So now that I've seasoned one side of my chicken, I just flip them all over and we're gonna season the other side. And we're just gonna leave this on low, essentially all day. You know, it is dangerous to eat undercooked chicken, so if anything, I always cook mine a little bit longer than I really need to. It's about almost 8:30 here this morning, and I'm hoping that this will be done by about dinner time. So I'll probably let it cook until about 3:30 or 4, and then I'll shred it and let it finish cooking. Okay, so we just have all those same seasonings again. I'm gonna go light on that taco seasoning. I learned my lesson that first time, so we won't do that again. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now you should have something that roughly sort of looks like this. Okay, so what we're gonna do next, we're gonna add all of our onion. Just throw it right there on top of the chicken. I need like a spoon. Okay, so just get all of that onion in there. Make sure they're all mixed around relatively evenly. Then we're gonna put in all of our jalapenos and peppers. And you could do more or less if you like this or don't like this. You could add, you know, regular green pepper if you want. I wanted to do minced garlic, but like I've said, I think in every single video, I have no idea how to mince garlic. That is my husband's job anytime that we're cooking. And he did not do that for me yesterday, so we're not doing minced garlic. I'm just putting the caps back on my seasoning so I don't knock them over. I'll pick that up later, it's fine. Okay. So, this is the next step. It should look kind of ish like that. Again, very optional. You can do literally whatever you want. And then, since we're making a lot of chicken, we're gonna put a whole jar of this salsa in. This is 24 ounces of salsa, but I think for about 8 chicken breasts, this is a good amount. So you're just gonna wanna coat the entire top of your chicken and veggies. And make sure that as this is cooking throughout the day that we are going to keep it mixed up so it doesn't burn to the bottom or anything. That's why we added that tiny bit of oil so that our chicken does not stick to our crock pot or get burnt. We're gonna toss our jar. Okay, so now this should be what you're left with. Looks like a gooey salsa mess. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this into our crock pot there on low, let it cook for, I'm gonna let mine cook for about 7 hours before I shred the chicken up. And then when it's tender enough and soft enough, just shred the chicken, mix it in with your veggies, and it will essentially be ready to go. So we're gonna get this started. Okay. And that's all, folks. That's all we have for right now. It was literally that easy. Put the chicken in, add your seasonings, add your veggies, dump in your salsa, and let it go all day long. So I'm gonna let that cook. I'm also gonna clean up my kitchen. As you see, I left a mess of my bowls and my spices. So thank you guys for watching so far, and I will be back very shortly. The next clip you'll see will be me shredding the chicken when it's quite a long time from now. So I will catch you very soon. All right, everybody. So this is what our salsa chicken should look like. It has been cooking for about 7 hours or so. So what I'm gonna do now, as you can see, these chicken pieces are just kind of breaking apart super easy. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a couple forks and shred this up. I can't do that while holding the camera though, so I will show you another video when this is done being shredded. All right, so this is what our shredded salsa chicken should look like. We're gonna go ahead and leave this on keep warm for maybe about 20 minutes, just so that, you know, because when you shred it, the inside of the chicken kind of is pulled out, and now it's all in little pieces. So we're gonna let it cook in with our salsa, and then this will be ready to serve. So thank you all so much for watching, and if you try this recipe, please make sure to comment down below. Let me know how you like it. Thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you in my kitchen again soon. Goodbye.